along the board. Now here comes Chcago. Chcago top.
This is your video.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Can we put it on here?
It won't track like that because that's
all right. I'll move it.
Okay.
Yeah. Here we go. Switch this out.
And your microphone's on that phone.
Okay. Perfect.
I can operate the camera for you.
Awesome. See if you.
Chcago Hawks.
That's funny. They changed it. Inside the whip on the shot from the blue line goes back behind the net, picked up there by home. And brings it back over in the corner. Held in by the Hawks. Down in the corner it goes. Picked out by Rampage. Then held in at the blue line. Frazier falls down. There's a shot out of the way by Kennedy. Loose puck in front. There's
Come on, Owen.
defense there. Lobo gets on it. Now it pops out back into the neutral zone by Rampage. Now picks up. Looks like that's Helen. It's Helen. The circle gets through. Behind the net.
I don't know if the microphone's picking me up.
Nothing live yet.
I've got 4 people watching.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool.
6 now.
Awesome. All right. So, okay. Welcome, everybody. Sorry we had problems with the streaming. 10:17 left in the first period. It's Rampage against Chcago here. Chcago in the red, white, and blue. Rampage in the white sweaters. 0-0 the score. Face off inside the Chcago zone. It's going to be won by Rampage, but it's chipped through the zone. And it's chased down by Chcago. Into the corner it goes. Green's down there. Picks it up behind Kennedy. Kennedy starting in net. We'll get to that story later. Back into the corner now. Loose puck in front. Step by Rampage. Now held in at the blue line. Chcago dumps it into the corner. Now out in front, somebody wide open. Big save, Kennedy. Point blank save. Here comes the puck the other way. Back down into the zone. No icing. It's going to go behind the Chcago goaltender. Now back into the neutral zone. Shipped across over to Soper.
Come on, Jaden.
Now Cooper George. Here comes Sanborn. Sanborn out of the zone. Brings it into the neutral zone. It's Casa chips it back up to Sanborn. Sanborn enters the Chcago zone. Rubbed off into the corner. Held in there. Now back out into the zone. They're going to regroup. Grimsberg has it. Grimsberg dances with it in the neutral zone. Back over to Soper. Soper throws it across the middle, turns it over. Now he picks it back up. And it gets dumped into the corner. It'll go behind Kennedy. He'll leave it there for his defenseman. 8:54 left. 0-0 first period. Here from the Seven Bridges Arena, just west of downtown Chcago. Now Rampage brings it up through the face-off circle. There's an attempt at a shot by Chcago. Gets whiffed on. Casa has it, dumps it deep. Rampage wants a change. Casa's coming off. Now Chcago dumps it along the boards. It'll be collected there by Grimsberg. Grimsberg has it. Back over to Grimberg. Grimberg throws it up. Over to York. York tries to chip it forward. Here's a chance for Spencer. Spencer brings it in, leaves it in front. Nobody there. Nice play by Kalen Spencer. Now back into the neutral zone. Here comes Chcago with a chance. Now they've got it loose. Shot. Glove save. Kennedy saw that all the way.
Yeah.
Faceoff stays inside the Rampage zone. 8:02 left first period. We'll go to the right of Kennedy here. We're gonna check the connection here. All right, switching over to Wi-Fi. See if that makes a difference. On it. Now here comes Chcago again. Chcago back in, they turn it over inside. Chcago again. Chcago back in, they turn it over inside the zone. Tews has it. Tews throws it up to Marsh. Marsh at the blue line. He's got Helen with him. Back into the corner. Now Helen's going to chase it behind the Chcago net. Marsh comes in for some help. Obo's in there as well. He digs it out along the boards. Nice pass to the point. Goes to Green. Green tried to hold it. Wow, that looked like it was off, but the ref says it was in. Puck behind the Chcago net, picked up. They're going to try to break it out. They bang it off the boards. Now here comes Chcago the other way. McCarter has it. He's going to skate it behind. No, he's going to pass it up the boards before he gets to Kennedy. Marsh gets it. He gets lifted off the ice. Good tussle along the boards. Now Obo's got it with a chance to chase it in. It's going to rim around, but here comes Coop. Coop's got it, holds it in. Now Chcago tries to dig it out the other way. Chipped in nicely. That's Soper, holds it in. Now through the neutral zone. Back across to Green. Green has it. Green's going to skate it through the neutral zone. Nice move by Green. He's going to turn it over there, but there's Cooper. Cooper has it on the blue line. Cooper shot goes wide of the net. Rebound out in front. Picked up by Chcago, and now Greener's going to get back on defense, as is Soper.
Oh, nice hit.
The boys love the hard hit along the boards. Kopecky in the game now. Here comes Casa. Casa brings it up to the blue line. Casa walks it through. Shot off the left pad. Soft shot. Kind of a changeup. Shot. Goal. Beautiful play. What a pass by Kopecky. Kopecky throws it forward. And Soper with his third goal of the day today. Yeah. He had a brace this morning. That's a soccer reference. 2 goals this morning. 1 this afternoon. What a fantastic pass there by Kopecky. I just heard the opposing parents talking about Casagrande's name, and they're like, yeah, we like that tequila. Face off back to center ice. 1-0 Rampage. Goal comes at 4:37 of the first period. Now Rampage has got to get back on sides. They do. Nice job by Soper again. Waits, gets them back on sides. Casa chips it sort of deep, but it's picked off by Chcago in front of their own net. Now they're going to try to break it out through the neutral zone. Here comes Chcago, a 2-on-1. Pass across. Great block there. That was Grimsberg, I think, who got a stick on it. It was. Grimsberg got a stick and blocked that. Then Kennedy batted it away, which was very nicely done. 4 minutes left. Puck regathered by Chcago. Now chipped up along the boards. Now here's a chance for Chcago. It's a 3-on-1, a 4-on-1 the other way. Pass across, goes under the stick. It was on the backhand. And now a loose puck out in front. Rampage has got to get this out.
There you go.
They do. Nice pass up
front.
Wally,
go Wally.
It's chipped. Walnuts had it for a second. Now Schroeder. Schroeder has it, throws it back. Grimsberg. Excuse me, that's not Grimsberg in the corner. Now Chcago will regather. They throw it up along the boards. Nice stretch pass. Grimsberg intercepts it, picks it up inside the Rampage zone. Almost turned it over in front of the net.
I did.
Now chips it back, does a good job. It's going to be held in there.
Oh, nice.
For a second. Here comes Schroeds. Schroeds, great pass forward.
Oh, man.
He was so close, Spencer was, to taking that into the net. Schroeds again. Now back to Frazier. Liam has it. Top of the circle, inside the zone. Dances with it for a second, loses it in front of the net, but gets it back. Goes D to D. Now here comes Rampage. Bringing it up. Tews skates it in himself. Over the blue lines. Tews tries the toe drag. Back to Marsh. Marsh to the point. Frazier. Frazier shot. Goes high over the crossbar. Not an official shot, but a good attempt anyway. Tews holds it in at the blue line. Back behind the Chcago net. Now a stretch pass goes down. It's a 2-on-none. It's going to be all on Kennedy here. Shot! Save! Big save there. It's a 2-on-none. All he needs to do is make the pass across there, and he doesn't. And it's an open net. But Kennedy makes the save. Keeps it 1-0 Rampage with 2:26 left. First period. Faceoff will stay inside the Rampage zone. It'll be to the right of Kennedy here. Face off. Going to be taken by Soper. Soper can't win it, but the puck pops out of the zone anyway, into the neutral zone. Now picked off.
Oh, Jaden and Green.
Jaden and Green both had it go under their sticks. Now into the corner. It's a battle down there. Here comes Rampage. Rampage brings it out. That's Greener. Greener gets absolutely lit up on a high head contact. No call.
He's hurt.
Yeah, that was a high hit. He's going off the ice.
Another shot.
Green's hurt. Shot! Loose puck! Goal! It's a goal! Rampage scores at 1:54. Boy, what a funky play that was. The puck bounced up in the air. Is it Kopecky? It is Kopecky. Casagrande, Kopecky, Soper, making things happen here in the first period. And Rampage has a 2-0 lead late in the first period.
Let's go, boys!
Kopecky in 2 of the big plays already. Face off back to center ice.
What do we got here? What's going on?
We got changing goalies, so they pulled the goalie. Soper's in to take the face off. Can't win it, but Rampage comes out with it anyway. Here comes Casa. Casa and Kopecky. Kopecky out in front all alone. Puck rims along the boards. It's going to be Sandborn was going to hold it in, but Kopecky goes in there and lights him up. Love to see the physicality from Kopecky. Need more of that. Now Chcago back the other way. Outside the circle.
Get it out, let's go.
Into the neutral zone. Chicago's going to need to recover here. Now Casagrande intercepts it. Here comes Casa. Casa's got Kopecky with him. He's also got Soper. Now back up to the point. It's Grimberg. Grimberg has it. Dumps it deep into the corner.
Get there, Jaden.
Down behind the net. Good pressure from Rampage. There's a turnover. Casa has it out front. Shot! Backhand from Soper goes off the right or left leg pad of the goaltender. Back down the ice. No icing here. They'll waive that. Both teams want a line change. Grimberg will pick it up. Grimberg skates it up through the ice. He's got a little speed going. Makes a move around. Into the corner.
Somebody get to the front.
Nobody's there in the corner. Now it's going to be picked up by Chcago. They're going to throw it. That'll be icing. We'll leave the camera down here as the puck will come back into the Chcago zone with just under 40 seconds remaining in period number 1. 2-0 Rampage. Face off to the left of the Chcago goaltender. Schroeder's going to be out there to take the face off. He's going to have York on the left. Frazier behind them. Two's behind him on D. Puck draws back. Frazier can't keep it in. They're going to recycle inside the Rampage zone. Back across. D to D pass. Looking for the open man. Schroeder's got it now at the blue line. No call. Puck comes back through the neutral zone. Now pass across. Great pass. Shot. Save, Kennedy. What a save. Now back into the neutral zone. Here we come. He's got York with him. He tries to throw it up for York. It goes through the crease. Oh, it was there. Frazier tries a toe drag. Held in by Rampage. Back across. Hard hit, and that'll do it for the first period. Strong first period from Rampage. And at the end of 1, it's 2-0 Colorado. Physical first period. Very physical first period there. Greener took a shot to the head that sent him off. I haven't seen him back out since. Some big saves on the goaltending side. So while we've got a break here, we'll go through what happened this morning. So for those of you that may not have tuned in or didn't hear about it already, the game got a 15-minute early head start. In fact, there were a bunch of us that were working in the lobby that went in to start watching the game at 10 o'clock, figuring the warm-ups were going to start then. And when we walked in, it was already almost 6 minutes into the game, and it was a 1-0 lead. And so what we found out later was that the boys hadn't been told that it was going to be an early start. And so for a lot of them, they were in their warm-up routines, visualizing, trying to get ready, get dressed, etc. And they just came out flat. They, guys that are driven by routine and didn't have it this morning. So they had a big team meeting this afternoon. They had a players-only meeting. Then they had a meeting with one of the 18s from Rampage who did a call-in. And then lastly, there was a captain's meeting with Coach Cole. and they ironed things out, and it looked like a happy group when they were coming off of dry land. So good job on the coaching side, good job on the playing side, some great energy in the first period, and we're about ready to get things underway. Teams are going to switch sides here, goaltenders will, that is. Rampage, the home team here. Chcago, the away team, Chcago, the away team, which is kind of ironic. Face-off won by Chcago. Into the neutral zone. Nice by Blaine Marsh there. Good back check. Now Helen chips his man, and the puck drops behind the Rampage net. And now a turnover, an open guy in front, but Tews is there and picks him up. Back out to the blue line. Marsh gets pulled down there. He kind of lost his leg. Now we've got a penalty. It's going to go against Rampage, I believe. Didn't call the first one, but they always get the second guy. It's going to be a cross-check, a 2-minute minor. I believe in this tournament they're minute 30 minors since it's 15-minute periods. So it's Helen to the box right after birthday girl. That's his mom, Jenny, happy birthday, was talking in the parking lot about how he hasn't had penalties this year, and there it is. I also haven't won $1 million. Can you jinx that? All right, face off inside the zone to the left of Kennedy. It's going to be won by Rampage. Pinned up against the boards. Now out in front, chance for a shot. Goes over the crossbar. And this is going to be kept in by Chcago on the power play. It is a minute 30 power play. Now out in front, shot! Goes wide of the net. Into the corner. The fans from Chcago don't like it because the puck's going over the net here, but they've had some good chances. Puck held in. Now it bounces up in the air. Good check there by Rampage. They're trying to get it out, and they can't. Now they will. Now it's out of the zone, and good job getting back on sides. There's a stick on the ice. Pinned up against the boards. Rampage playing some physical hockey right now. Good to see. Puck into the neutral zone. Now collected by Chcago. Now it's a 3-on-1 the other way. Shot! Goes wide. Now out in front. Shot! Off of Kennedy. May have hit him in the helmet. And then goes wide. All Chcago on the power play here. Nice backhand pass. Shot! Save on the right pad. Still 28 seconds left in the man advantage for Chcago. Puck stays in the zone. It's been in the zone the whole time. Shot through traffic. Save! What a save! Now back behind the net. Chcago holds it. They've had the entire zone time. Shot in front. Shot save. Kennedy. Oh my goodness. 12 seconds left. That has been in the zone the entire minute 30. All right, I can't say that. It's been more like a minute 18 because there's still 12 seconds left. Face-off will stay inside the zone to the left where we started this power play. 13:07 remaining in the second period. 2-minute minor to Helen, about to be killed by Rampage. They bring it behind the net, chip it up along the boards. Grande has it. Now a long, wild shot goes probably 10 feet wide of the Rampage net. Teams back to even strength. Puck behind Kennedy. Helen out of the box. He goes to the bench. Soper comes in. Puck pinned along the boards. Now some help. Now AJ's going to fend for it along the boards. Held in by Chcago. They'll rifle it back behind the net. It's been in the zone the whole time here. Back to the blue line. Shot through traffic. Goes wide about 3 feet. Bottom of the circle. Still all Chcago. Looks like a power play, but it hasn't been for over 30 seconds. Can we get it out? Stay tuned. We're going to find out. We still can't get it out. Now, here we go. Here's a chance. Here comes Kopecky. Kopecky skates it into the zone. Kopecky wide. Kopecky across! Kopecky goes to Soper! And Soper and Kopecky have 2 goals and 2 assists between the both of them. It's 3-0 Rampage. Goal comes at 12:08 left in the second period. Unbelievable day for those two.
Jaden assisted on that
What a connection.
Jaden assisted on that one? Or scored?
That was Kopecky. Kopecky assisted to Jaden.
So Jaden's got 2 goals again.
Jaden's got 2 goals. He's got a brace in both games, and he's got a proud dad next to me. Face-off stays at center ice. Face-off taken by York. Loses it, but Spencer comes out with it. Now held in by York for a minute. Now a chance the other way, a 2-on-1. Here comes Chcago. They set it up, throw it out in front. Shot! Save! No rebound. Oh, baby, what a save.
Austin's on fire.
Good saves there. Good play by Rampage for a minute. Great pressure. Face-off will stay inside the zone. It'll be to the left here from Seven Bridges Ice Arena. Rampage with a 3-0 lead. Just under 12 minutes left. Period number 2. Face-off behind. Shot! Goes wide. Rifles around. That's going to get out of the zone. Chicago's going to have to chase it down, and they do. Good pressure from Spencer. Spencer puts the pressure on. Full court press down the ice. Now a chance goes under Sanborn's stick. He's going to have to gather that. He does. Takes it behind Kennedy. Chips it up along the boards. It's going to get out. Now Spencer with the pressure again. Spencer puts pressure on his man. There's a chance for Rampage. Loose puck. Top of the circle. Shot. Gets blocked. Now held in by Rampage. Into the zone. They're going to have to regroup here. They get back on sides.
Good job, boys.
Now they come back in. It stays on side for the moment. Loose puck, and puck goes into the bench. And finally a whistle.
All right. You know, Frazier's got a little bit of a nasty side to him.
We like that.
Right?
We like seeing a little nasty Frazier.
You know what I miss with him being injured? I miss spicy Ty.
We need the angry bear to come out of that mountain boy. All right, face off outside the Chcago zone here. It'll be to the right of their goaltender. Puck drop, just sits there. Nobody's got it. Now it gets loose. Goes towards the Chcago goal. Chased down into the corner by Rampage. That's Helen. And Obo. Obo out in front now, fighting off his man. Loose puck shot! Marsh with a great shot on net. Through a lot of traffic there. Puck stays in the zone, skated along the blue line. Back across. Jorg has it. Jorg dumps it deep. Good decision. A lot of pressure. Now out in front, nobody there. Jorg tries to hold it in. He does. Great job by Jorg. He's going to do it again. Actually, it's Helen. Helen shot! And a hit from behind.
That one got drilled.
Obo got drilled from behind, and that may be a 2-10 here. Let's see what we got. If Marsh retaliated, he's going to go as well. Let's see. He's got to do the right thing and defend his man. But that said, let's see what we got here.
Power play. We did good on the power play last time.
So it's going to be a rough, so it'll just be a 2-minute minor here against Chcago. Just hoping for more, maybe a check from behind. But we'll go a minute 30, with the 15-minute clock. The penalties are all 1:30. Face-off will stay inside the Chcago zone. So no call on Marsh for the retaliatory punch. Face-off to the right of the goaltender. It's taken by Soper. Soper wins that one. It's good. It goes across to Marsh. Marsh back across top of the circle for Helen. Helen looked to shoot. Now Cooper back to Helen. Helen goes across to Marsh. Marsh has it. Back to the point. Cooper has it. Now back across to Helen. Helen, toe drag. Helen shot! Good save by the Chcago goaltender. Now Cooper gets there, brings it back across. Chance for Marsh. Marsh needed to shoot that right away, and it got blocked.
There you go, Marshy.
Good battle by Marsh. Great job by Marsh. Picked off by Coop. Coop has it at center ice. Now Coop back on sides, back across. Kopecky had it for a second off his stick. Now Soper. We're in the corner up to Marsh. Marsh holds it in at the blue line. Now back to Kopecky. Kopecky up to Marsh. Still 35 seconds left on the power play. Great possession by Rampage. Back out in front for Cooper. Like to see Cooper shoot that there. Instead, he throws it across the circle.
Oh, Jaden.
Chance for Soper again. Soper looking for the hat trick. Soper takes it behind the net. Now Soper looks for his opportunities. Throws it to Helen. Back to Soper. Up to Coop. Coop back across to Marsh. Back to Coop. Shot! Knocked down. Never makes it to the net. But boy, that got tipped right in front.
Oh my God.
Another loose puck. 4 seconds left. And that's going to clear it out for Chcago. Good power play by Rampage there. Great pressure. Puck goes across the crease. 8:35 left, second period. Rampage with a 3-0 lead. Probably the best power play we've seen all year from Rampage.
Back today, yeah.
Excellent puck possession inside the zone, and it's going to be icing against Rampage. Back into the zone we'll go. It'll be to the right of Kennedy here. Almost halfway through the second period. Rampage surviving a man down a few minutes ago and then going a man up and almost scoring some great opportunities. Face off one. Sanborn has it. Skates it behind the net. Now it's turned over. No icing. Back up along the boards for Chcago. Chipped into the neutral zone. Now right in front of us. Now here comes Schroeds. Schroeds has it. Dumps it deep. No icing. Over the red line. 8 minutes and change remaining second period. Shots 14-11 in favor of Chcago. But Rampage with a 3-0 lead.
Oh, get back, boys.
Now we got to get back here quickly. Grimberg's going to chase it down. He's chased by one of the Chcago players to the left of Kennedy. Now up along the boards. Casa's there. Casa tries to chip it out. That's dangerous play there. I don't like that. Oh, goes out in front for a one-timer and whiffed on it. That could have been trouble. The Chcago player whiffed on it. That's a high head contact. I cannot believe they're not calling that. You have got to be kidding me. Wow.
What are you watching?
As a referee here, I can tell you that is head contact.
Let's go, Beard.
Wow. I'm speechless by that. It's Schroeder. Schroeds is up, man. He has to be helped off the ice by Casa. And Paulie Walnuts has got him too.
Two guys.
Schroeds is hurt, and let me tell you, that was, when you watch the replay of that one at home.
Oh, he's out.
Yeah, he's going. He's going to have to get checked out. He's probably got a concussion here, is my guess. He took that square to the head. Dad's going down to take a look. Most of the time, I will try to support the referees as much as possible because it's a tough job, but boy, that one's, I don't know how you missed that. It was right in front of him. All right. Well, we're going to have to play without Schroeds now. Dad goes down to check on him. Face off outside the Chcago zone. It'll be to the left of their goaltender. Hopefully Schroeds is okay. If we get an update, we will let you know. York takes the face-off. Good pressure by Kopecky. You could just feel Kopecky has got it going on.
I'm afraid we're going to get some bad calls because there's going to be some hitting. We're going to be doing some hitting.
Well, they didn't call the head contact. I hope they don't call that.
Face-off's going to stay outside the Chcago zone here. Again, we'll do the same thing we just did about 20 seconds ago. It'll be to the right of the goaltender in the neutral zone. 7-11 left. Don't forget to visit your local 7-Eleven when you need a hot cup of coffee. Face-off won by Chcago. Goes back behind their own net. Rampage doing a good job of swarming on the puck here. Now Chcago comes the other way. Good defensive play there. Now York has it. York across the red line. Brings it into the zone. He doesn't have any help. And York gets lit up. That one was actually a very legal hit. Now back into the neutral zone we go. Sanborn.
Oh, come on!
They're going to call that all day. Sanborn's going to get called here for either a trip or a hook.
All right, Gunner.
Let's see what we got. It should be a hook. Referee going over to the box, and yeah, he's going to go hook on that. So it's a minute 30 minor to Sanborn for the hook. It was right in front of us. Just because one call was missed doesn't mean you're going to miss another one, and they got that one. So they got that one right.
No, two calls were missed.
True. 6:38 left. Rampage goes on penalty kill here. Chcago with their second power play of the game. Did a great job the first time. Started this period, had the puck in the zone for the entire minute 30. Now, out to the blue line, now to the point. Shot through traffic. Shot! Kennedy doesn't know where it is, and he's got it under his pads. He did not know where it is, and he's got it covered. Yeah, apparently there was a Chicago player jabbing him in the face. Kept his cool, which is a good thing. Minute 23 left in the man advantage for Chcago. Faceoff stays inside the Rampage zone. It'll be to the right of Kennedy. Rampage needs to win this and get this out. Twos has it. Good win there. Twos in the corner, battles 3 guys. Now, Obo comes in, shot off the pad. It goes wide. They're going to go back to the point here. No, they're settling it down below the circle. Now back along the circle. Now back out to the point. Nobody there. Shot! Goes wide. Bounces out, but not far enough to get out of the zone. Nice hit by Blaine. Marshy hits it. Now a chance. If Marsh gets that free, he is gone. On sides for Chcago. Still 45 seconds left. Loose puck in front. We need to skate this out. We can't. Obo puts his man down. Now chipped out. Good job by Rampage. Great harassment by Marsh. Marsh has got a bee in his bonnet. Puck goes behind the Chcago net. Regrouped there by the Chcago players. Twos is in. Frazier's in. Now 3-on-1 the other way. Shot! Glove. Calm, cool, collected. Kennedy puts the glove on it. They could have done better with that, in my opinion. Chcago had 3-on-1 there and decided to just let it rip. So still 19 seconds remaining in the man advantage for Chcago. Rampage doing a great job of killing this penalty. 5:26 left. Period number 2, 3-0 Rampage. Face off to the left of Kennedy. See if we can get it out quickly. Rampage is going to win this face off. Good face-off win there by Helen. Grimberg makes a nice move, gets it back into the neutral zone. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Under 5 seconds left now in the man advantage. And here they come. Chcago the other way. Great job. Is that Grimberg down there? It is. Grimberg rubbing his man out. And back to full strength they go. And now we've got another penalty coming. This one on Helen. Wow. So it's 4:57 left. The penalty's going to come along. The Chcago referee, I called them referees. The Chcago fans are saying it's a GD hook. I don't know what they call in Colorado, but it's a GD hook.
Well, they call it a hook here. I don't know if they call it a GD hook. Your stick.
The hooks we like in Colorado are the ones that are in trout's mouths. That's all I'm going to say. So 1:30 power play here coming up for Chcago. Held in, won by Chcago at the blue line. Now down inside, good save by Austin. Another save, another save. He had 2 or 3 in there. Rapid fire, Chcago back out. Top of the circle, shot! Glove through traffic. What a save, man. Let me tell you. Yeah. He saw that through a lot of traffic. 4:42 left. 1:16 remaining on the penalty kill for Rampage. Face-off is going to be taken inside there by Spencer. And it's a puck in front of the crease. Now loose in front. Kennedy's got it. He's going to cover it again. Smart. It was bouncing, and he just laid on it. AJ says no, Cooper says no funny business there. I wish AJ was saying that. He'd be standing right next to me if he was.
He's a very forceful, diplomatic young man.
He is. Well, he takes after his dad. Forceful. Not diplomatic, but forceful. Face off, won by Chcago.
Diplomatically forceful.
Pinned up by Grinsberg against the boards. Now Casa has it. Casa's going to take it behind the net. Casa makes a power move and then turns it over along the boards. Out in front. Good defense there. Kennedy pokes that away. Now he loses his stick. He doesn't have a stick. Loose puck. He still makes a save. No stick. They got to get it out for him. Shot! Out! And we'll take the icing. 37 seconds left. Face-off will come back in the zone. We'll leave it down here. Minute 30 minor for hooking to Helland. Still 37 seconds left. Rampage having a tough time getting this out of the zone again. Kopecky in to take the face-off. Like seeing that. Sanborn on the right, Twos on the left. Oboe hovering in the back. Back up to the blue line, held in by Chcago. Chcago dances with it. Nice block there by Kopecky. He wants this. A cross shot! Whiffed on it. Would have had a chance, although I think Austin was over. Shot! Goes off Austin and wide. Still 20 seconds left in the man advantage for Chcago. Rampage desperately looking to get this puck out. Loose puck. Chcago has it. Now a chance to get it out. We got to get that out. Couldn't do it. Lost it. Now it's out. Here's a chance for Rampage the other way. Here comes Kopecky. Kopecky shot! Oh, if Kopecky could have buried that, it went off the crossbar. It would have been a shorty with time expiring on the power play. And Chcago and Rampage back to even strength.
Schroeds is out.
Okay, so the update is Schroeds is out for the rest of the game at least. Hopefully not beyond. Now a long stretch that's going to turn into an icing. And the face-off will go back down into the Chcago zone. 3:05 left, second period. Rampage with a 3-0 lead. Shots 24-11 in favor of Chcago. Just hard to believe.
Right?
It really is. I mean, it
play.
feels like
Feels like we're dominating more,
it feels like we've had more shots.
Yes.
Or at least close to as many, but we haven't.
Right, I agree.
It feels like they've had a lot of shots. Now the puck chipped up, held into the zone. That's Grimberg. Now it pops back out. Puck up back through the neutral zone. York's got it, throws it deep. No icing. Good job by York. Made the red line.
Get there, Jaden.
Now Frazier tries to hold the blue line, comes back into the neutral zone. Loose puck, down in front. Good battle by York there. Throws it in front, turns.
Tried to turn and burn.
Yep. Soper tried to turn and shoot. Now Frazier. Frazier shot.
Nice.
Went off a skate and went wide to the right of the goaltender.
Get there, Jaden.
Jaden can't hold it in. Now back to the red line. Now Frazier has it. Frazier's going to take it in. Frazier, soft shot, paddled away by the goaltender. Into the corner. York tries to hold it. He can't. It's going to be offsides.
Oh.
And we will come just outside the Chcago zone at 2:11 left. And
No,
I didn't think so.
I
Yeah.
thought everybody was coming off. I was like, what in the world?
Shouldn't be a zam yet. I don't even know if they're going to zam between
They're
periods.
supposed to be doing it between games for our level.
That's what I thought. All right, so the face-off will come over to our side, which is where it should be. So to the left of the Chcago goaltender, just inside the neutral zone. Won by Chcago. Good pressure down there from Oboe. Now Jorg has it. Jorg throws it across. Casa tries to go through the neutral zone. Back to Jorg. Here comes Jorg. Jorg brings it into the zone. Jorg tries to get a shot off. Jorg has it. Shot. Goes wide. Behind the net. Now into the corner. Picked up by Chcago. Chcago. Good pressure from Rampage. Rampage tries to pick it up. Marsh comes in. Marsh jumped in there, tried to hold it in. Now back. Here we go. Into the neutral zone, a little pitter-patter. Now, top of the circle, paddled aside by Kennedy. Saw that all the way. No traffic in front of him. Just under 1:30 left, second period. Chicago's got possession inside the Rampage zone. Back to the blue line. Nice move there by Chcago. Chcago, they cycle through. Here's a chance. Goes across the middle and hits their own player. Now they try to get it out. Puck goes wide to Kennedy. Along the boards. Now Matheson holds it in. Now here comes Helen. Helen's going to skate it out. Throws it ahead to Oboe. Oboe tries to use that big body.
There you go, Marsh.
Now Marsh comes in for a hit. Gets a little bit and pinwheels off. Now into the corner. Good hit there. Good legal hit from Chcago. Back behind Kennedy. Now here comes Jorg. Jorg fights for it. Back behind Kennedy. Kennedy's watching both sides. Tied up behind the net. Now it pops out.
Oh, get there, boys. Come on, don't stand around.
Twos goes up to try to engage along the boards. Now into the corner. Under 30 seconds left. Now Cooper out in front. Paddled aside by Austin. We got another penalty. It's going to be a trip against Rampage. And now a little cheap shot. Let's see if we're going to get a follow-up on that. It's going to be... Is it... It's Coop. I thought it might have been Helen again. I was like, is there 3 times the charm? So Helen maybe to the box.
No, Cooper, George to the box.
I don't see him there.
Yeah. He's
Oh, there he
got-
is. Okay. It's Jorg to the box.
Jorg to the box.
Okay. 24.4 seconds left. Jorg to the box. It'll be a trip right in front of the crease.
That's a 9 in the box.
Not sure he needed to do the trip, but it is what it is. Minute 30 and the fourth penalty.
Yeah.
Fourth power play here for Chcago. Out to the point. Shot! Doesn't make it to the net. Gets blocked in front. Went off one of the defenders. Now around. Rampage just trying to get out of this period with a 3-0 lead. Good rub there by Kopecky. Kopecky's just having a heck of a game. Oh no, Kopecky broke his new stick.
That's a $300 day.
3 seconds, 2 seconds, and that's how we're going to end. All right, end of the second, 3-0 Rampage. And Kopecky has got a broken stick. You can see it right down there below us. And we're going to do a ice clean here. We're going to leave the feed up since it's so persnickety. Trying to keep it up. If I had $1 for every time I've heard that. So still a minute 6 left. Minute 6 left in the power play for Chcago when we get back. On the minute 30 minor to Jorg for tripping. 15 minutes left. Rampage up 3-0. We'll take a little break and leave it right here.
Ashley, if she wants one too, yeah. You want something, Ashley?
Again, happy birthday to Jenny Helland and Mr. Spencer, both celebrating birthdays on the same day, which neither one of them knew about, which was interesting. I was just letting everybody at home know that you didn't know you had the same birthday as Gerald. As the Rampage families head up to the bar. It's been pretty much domination from Rampage so far, other than when they've been on the penalty kill. That's been a struggle for them, especially at the start of the second period, where the puck really stayed in the zone the entire minute 30. Again, because these are 15-minute periods, the penalty time is reduced, which is probably a good thing for us since we've had way more penalties than Chcago in this game. I believe right now it's 4-1. So about, let's see, 5, 6, 7 minutes from now, we will rejoin you for the broadcast. It is there's no clock in here. I was thinking there was. Barely. What time you got right now?
5:30.
5:30. So let's come back at 5:35. We'll pick up the broadcast. Again, Rampage leading 3-0 here from the Seven Bridges Ice Arena in, I forget what town we're in. 15 miles west of downtown Chcago.
I know, try it.
All right, everybody, here we go. We're ready to get underway. Face off at center ice. It's going to be still a minute 6 left in the Chcago power play here. Good news is Lucas Schroeder back. Talked to his dad during intermission. He had a whiplash, but apparently no concussion symptoms, which is great. Now, loose puck shot. Kennedy with a big save. And now we've got another penalty coming here. Let's see who this is on. It's going to be on Rampage again. They're going to go up 2 men here. Puck's going to bounce out of the zone. They maintain possession. As long as they have it, it's going to be a delayed penalty. Goaltender's out, so they have 6 skaters now. Rampage has got to get this. Touch the puck up. If they don't, it's trouble. There's a shot, and Kennedy makes the save. And that's going to do it right there. So 18 seconds left.
4-on-4 for 18 seconds?
It's going to be... No, it's going to be a 5-on-3. Yeah, 18 seconds left. It'll be 5-on-3 for Chcago. Faceoff will stay inside the Rampage zone. After the 18 seconds, there'll still be a minute 22 on the man advantage. So here it is, a really great chance for Chcago. 5-on-3, face-off inside the Rampage zone. Gonna need to win this face-off. They don't. Puck held in at the blue line. Now up to the point, kept in on the blue line. That's skirted. It was close to getting out. Now at the point. Rampage hasn't had a lot of chances to work on this. Loose puck save. Kennedy goes off the pad. 5 seconds left and we go down to 5-on-4. Now the puck back up to the point. Little fiddle faddle with it. Goes underneath the stick. Now collected. Back to 5-on-4. First penalty over for Rampage. 5-on-4. Chcago. Shot! Save Kennedy. Off the pad. Now the Rampage has a chance to get it out. Here comes Crichton York. Crichton York brings it in. Clean ice here. Nobody there. Now throws it out in front. Probably should have dumped that deep, but here we go. Back through the neutral zone. Chcago with a chance. Puck shot out in front. Pass goes across the crease. Never made contact with the Chcago player, so no shot officially.
Too many! Too many! Too many! Come on!
You can hear the fans, and they were right. There we go. He got it. He got it. I mean, for about 20 seconds, they had 6 guys on the ice, and nobody noticed it except the Rampage fans.
Well, I counted. I was like,
Great
no,
job,
they're
everybody.
coming again. I was like, they have 6.
So that's going to even things up now, which is great.
Make sure that their goalie was still in there.
13:09, time of the penalty. The too many men on ice. Good news here is faceoff goes back to the Chcago zone now. We'll play 4-on-4 hockey for 27 seconds. Then Rampage goes on the power play for 1:08. Helen's in to take the faceoff to the left of the goaltender. Marsh on the left wing.
4-on-4. Let's go, boys.
4-on-4 hockey, there's really not much better than that.
There's not. It's so awesome.
Puck comes along the boards, held in by Rampage, goes back into the corner. Now Helen. Helen has it. Helen behind the net. Clean ice here. It's got to be a little different feeling. Now it's loose. Picked up by Chcago. It's turned over and goes the other way.
Get ready, man.
Chcago has it in the corner. Marsh rubs his man off. 3 seconds left, and then we're going to go to a man advantage for Rampage. Puck loose inside the circle. There it is. Rampage back to full strength. Still 55 seconds left in the man advantage now for Rampage. Marsh settles the puck. Nice job. Back to Sanborn. Goes wide. Blocker to side for good measure by the goaltender for Chcago. Now pinned along the boards. Frazier. Helen back up to McWhorter. Now a loose puck. Here's a turnover. Sanborn's going to have to get on his horse. He does. Here comes Chcago back the other way. Now Marsh. Great job by Marsh there. Marsh made up some time. Shut his man down. Now puck back to the blue line.
Come on, boys. We're on the
Shot. Blocker to side. Oh, no, it goes in. And that is a shorthanded goal for Chcago. Their first goal of the game comes at 12 minutes left in the third period. And they're going to stay on the power play for 22 more seconds here because that was a shorthanded for them. I think it went off of Austin's blocker. It took a weird bounce and dropped into the net. So 22 seconds left on the penalty. Face off back to center ice. It's won by Rampage. Into the corner it goes. Now behind Kennedy. Twos tried to skate it through the neutral zone. Lost it, turned it over. Now up to Casa. Now Kopecky. Kopecky has it. Here comes Kopecky. Chris has got it. Chris outside the circle. Tries a toe drag through. Back in front. Bounces along the block. It looked like it was going to leave the rink there, but it didn't. Now, chance for Chcago. Back the other way. No icing. Loose puck goes behind Kennedy into the corner. Down to Kennedy's left.
Oh, nice slip on the chest.
Here we go back to the neutral zone. No icing here. They're going to let this roll. Picked up by Chcago.
Get there, Jaden!
Rampage is going to really have to stem the tide here now with that one goal coming in. It's 3-1.
Yeah, 2-goal lead.
11 minutes left, third period. Puck held in nicely by Chcago. Loose puck in front. Now chipped out.
Go!
Good job. Here's a chance. Here comes Casa. Casa brings it in. Good defense there by Chcago. They harass Casa. Now back up to Soper. Soper tries to hold it along the boards, and it's loose. Now here comes Chcago the other way. Up and down the ice we go. Uh-oh, loose puck. It's a breakaway chance. Shot! Goal! And just like that, in 2 minutes, Chcago has brought it to within 1, 3-2. And it's the little things, you know? We talked about it earlier in the first game.
Hey, let's go!
The little things make all the difference.
Let's go! Come on, Wally, let's go!
Rampage now is really going to have to dig deep. Chcago has all the momentum all of a sudden in less than 2 minutes from a 3-0 to a 3-2 score. Turnover there turns into a breakaway capitalized on by Chcago, and now into the neutral zone. Rampage needs to set a little tone here. Puck back out in front. Dangerous pass there from Sanborn, but picked up.
There you go.
That's a hook there, not called on Schroeder. Again, good to see Schroeder back. Now Chcago. Here comes Chcago across the middle.
Come on, Wally.
Good defensive play by Walnuts. Loose puck. Here's a chance for Rampage to skate it out. They can't. They hold it in the blue line. Stays in the Rampage zone. Now chipped out.
That's a trip.
No call there. They're just going to say he blew a skate. Spencer recycles the puck. Brings it out from the Rampage zone into the neutral zone. He gets lit up along the boards. Now the other way, it's all Chcago right now. They're offsides, but no call. Shot goes wide. Shot's now 32-12 in favor of Chcago. Now, chance for Helen. Helen, one-on-one. Helen, shot! Paddled aside by the Chcago goaltender. Good break chance there from Helen.
There you go.
Now chipped out. Liam Frazier with a nice read on that play. Helen takes him behind the net. Helen, shot, turn, goes wide of the net. Under 10 minutes left now. Puck behind the Rampage net. Collected by Helen. Helen in the corner. His help from Marsh up the boards if he wants it. Can't get it out. Frazier and Helen. Now Helen has it. Helen chips it up, but it's held in by Chcago. Now it's out. Here's a chance. Here comes Helen again the other way. It's a 3-on-1. Helen brings it in. Passes it across. Shot! One-timer. Oh, it was a good one-timer there from McCarter. Didn't get a lot on it. Goes wide of the net. Held in by Rampage. Soft changeup. Thrown in by Twos deep. Picked up by Jorg along the boards. Jorg tries to skate it behind the Chcago net. Now Chcago comes up the other way. Here comes Chcago into the neutral zone. Puck across, no icing. It's going to tip off one of the Chcago players. Good hit there from Twos. Now out in front, loose puck. Good read by Rampage. Looked like Cooper Jorg got a play on that. Twos brings it into the zone. Now held in by Marsh. Marsh chips it aside. We've got another hit to the head. He's calling a chest hit. Marsh is down. Now Marsh gets up. Good sign.
Let's go, Blaine!
Blaine's going to skate off. They're saying he got hit in the chest. They're saying it was a chest hit. I could see the referee pointing at the chest. Not sure. Now the referee has a talk at the scorer's table. Let's see what's going on here. 7:44 left. Third period. Tight game all of a sudden. Went from 3-0 to 3-2. Face-off will stay in the neutral zone.
Let's go,
Just outside the Rampage zone. It'll be to the left of Kennedy.
Let's go!
Face-off won by Rampage. Grimberg's got it. Grimberg out through the through the face-off circle. In the zone. Now driven deep, goes wide, backhand shot. Good shot from Chcago there. Goes wide of the net. Had a lot on it. Now out in front. Rampage just looking to get this out. Costa tries to get it out. Now they do. It's out. Chicago's going to need to regroup.
Jamie, go!
And they do. Now back through the neutral zone. Chcago settles the puck. On sides. Inside the top of the circle. Shot goes wide, man, through a lot of traffic. Kennedy gets a right pad on that. Shot's now up to 34-13 in favor of Chcago.
Go.
Here's a chance for Cooper. Cooper throws it along the boards. It's going to be icing. Actually, that was Grimberg. Never mind. I accused Cooper of that. I apologize to AJ. It does look like a 5 sometimes. Especially with my old eyes. It was 1-9, not 1-5.
It's all about angles at our age.
It is. And my reading glasses don't look that far. All right, 6:53 left, third period. 3-2 Rampage. Face off inside the zone to the left of Kennedy. Schroeder in to take it. Loose puck in front. Now a chance, backhand. No goal. I don't know how he did that. That puck popped up in the air.
The net came off.
Is the puck in, or does he have it in his glove?
I think he's got it in. I don't see it in the net.
If that's in his glove, that is a remarkable save. Somehow that puck popped in the air, and he reached that glove up and snatched it. What a save.
Let's go, boys!
All right, face off to the right. Inside the Rampage zone. They're going to back the wing out. Face off won by Schroeder. Now turned over. Bad turnover there. Goes wide of the net. Loose puck out in front. Shot! Goes wide and off. This should get out of the zone. It will. Chased down here by York. Crichton tries to jump on that. It was a breakaway chance if he could get to it. Now loose puck. scoots in front of the Rampage net, back behind Kennedy. And it's out of the zone. Chcago needs to tag up. They do. Back out of the zone again. Big pause there. Not sure why we weren't skating on that. Now Spencer comes back in, tries the back check. Dumped in deep on net. Bouncing puck. Collected by Kennedy. He leaves it there for Jorg. Jorg has it. Jorg turns it over at the blue line. Now he's going to get chased down from behind. Rubs his man out. Loose puck in front. We got to get this out. Kennedy covers it. Smart play there. That was pure chaos. Amazing. Helen goes over, gives Austin a little pep talk. Two stops in. Faceoff stays inside the Rampage zone. It'll be to the right of Kennedy. 5:51 left, 3-2 Rampage. Third period here from Seven Bridges Ice Arena. Now we've got to pause for a second. Okay, everything's good. Puck, ref's ready to drop the puck. Puck drop. Loose puck in front. Chcago holds it in again. Now out in front. Geez, dangerous play there. Went off of Marsh's stick and almost actually went on net. Kennedy was ready for it. Now Rampage is going to skate this out. Stretch pass. It's not going to make it. Good idea, just out of reach, and the faceoff goes all the way back 200 feet down the ice into the Rampage zone, where it has spent a lot of time in this period. So 5:30 left.
5.5. Let's go, boys.
Cameraman over here to my right for Chcago being very unprofessional.
Colorado, Monument, Colorado.
Okay, here we go. Face off. Dump back for Grimberg. Grimberg tries to pop it out. It popped along the glass. Nice hold in by Chcago there. Back behind Kennedy. Goes to his left side. Chased down by twos. Marsh holds the boards.
Let's go, boys.
Battle along the corner. Helen comes in to help. Loose puck for Chcago. Shot! Save Kennedy. And now some good defensive play there from Twos. Well, Twos was about to lose his mind because he got on Austin.
Don't quit!
All right, 5:08 left. Buckle up. It's going to be a long 5 minutes.
It's a long 5 minutes.
Faceoff stays inside the Rampage zone. They just cannot clear it out. Now they will.
Let's go, Obo.
We really could use a goal here. Here comes Obo. Obo has it poked away inside the neutral zone, but picked up by Marsh now. Marsh in the zone, now back into the neutral zone. Here we come back the other way. Shot! Oh, what a save! Loose puck! Save! Kennedy's on his back, saves it again. Oh my goodness. Wow. Incredible. Marsh tries to go forward for Helen. Misses the play. It's a good looking pass. Liam's got it. Frazier collects it behind the net. 4:30 left.
Nice.
Good pass up to McCorder. McCorder has it. Obo has it on sides. Marsh shot! Paddled aside by the goaltender. It was way outside. Now held in by Frazier. Nice job. Soper's got it. Soper with a chance for Hattie. Gets knocked down on the backhand. Shot! What a save by the goaltender. That was a great save off the stick by the Chcago goaltender.
Go, David!
Now Soper. Chicago's going to regroup inside their zone. Long sauce pass forward, and it hits the stick. It's a breakaway chance, and he misses the net wide. What a pass that was. Wow. A sauce from 150 feet away, right on the tape of the Chcago player. Now Casa. Casa can't beat him. Now Casa has a chance to make up for it. Casa battles for it. Now Soper comes in. Soper has it. Soper tries to go to the point, whiffs on it. Turns around.
What are you doing?
Now puck along the boards. Soper's got it. Back down behind the net it goes. 3:24 left. Third period. Loose puck. Here comes Chcago the other way. They're going to get a shot off here. Shot! Chest! Save! Save! Kennedy! Back to back. And now, here comes Casa. Casa tries to beat his man. Good stick lift there. Nice back check. And then the stick comes out. That's a slash, and they're going to call it. Yep. It's going to be a minute 30 minor on a slash to Chcago. You could hear it from up here.
Jamie goes off gas. Now he's got to come back on for the power play.
That was a Good call by the official. They caught that one right. 3:03 left. Face-off inside the Chcago zone. It's a minute 30 minor for slashing to Chcago. Face-off to the left of the goaltender. 3-2 Rampage. Hanging on, clinging on. Coming into the third period, up 3-0. Face-off won by Rampage. Back up to Cooper. Cooper has it. Cooper throws it outside the circle. Now across. Helen tries to get it. Now here's the chance. It's a mistake. It's a 2-on-1 the other way. Here comes Chcago. Shot! Save! Kennedy right in the breadbasket. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. The last thing we needed right there was that. Actually, the last thing we needed right there was a goal, so we'll take it. Face-off stays inside the Rampage zone. 2:48 left. Minute 15 on the power play. Would have been a shorty. Rampage needs to win this face-off and get it out of the zone. Now it goes right out in front. Dangerous. Good defensive play there by Rampage. Wow, that was a great play. Was that Marsh?
Yeah, you guys sick.
Marsh with the play. Loose puck goes behind Kennedy. Now Rampage has a chance to break it out. Nice pass across the middle. We got to catch that pass. It's out. It's out, but they were back on sides. Now out again. Here's Helen. Still 52 seconds left. Power play for Rampage. Picked up by Cooper. Cooper takes it behind Kennedy. Cooper's going to skate it out. Cooper up through two guys. Good job by Coop. George tries to get it out. Loses the puck. Now back in and offsides. It's all right. Time's ticking away. Still 40 seconds left in the man advantage. Rampage needs to win this faceoff and settle this puck inside the Chcago zone. Kill as much time as they can. You know the goaltender pull is going to come at some point after the penalty.
Well, if they get down here, it may come during the penalty too, right?
So face-off outside the zone. Won by Chcago. Chipped up along the boards.
Get there, get that Jimmy.
There's a chance across. It's just wide. Austin gets a stick on that. Knocked that out of the play. Now Rampage falls down. Now out in front. Shot, save off the blocker. What a save. Loose puck. Loose puck.
Oh, that's
Casa. Casa was chasing it down. 12 seconds left in the man advantage.
Settle!
Grimsburg has it. Grimberg throws it right back to Chcago. Now he makes up for it. Battles back. Tries to fight the puck back. Puck down in front. Now another chance for Rampage.
Casa!
Here comes Casa. Casa dumps it deep. Not a bad play. Penalty over. Team's back to even strength. Up the ice. Should be icing. No, it's picked off. It's a breakaway the other way. Here comes a shot. Oh, you could see it coming. And it's 3-3, just like that, with a minute 16 left. Boy, you want your heart broken. That'll do it right there with 1:16 left, just coming off the power play. Rampage is going to give up a goal that ties the game here, and it's 3-3.
Let's go, Buck!
With a minute 16 left. It has been all Chcago in the third period. Things were looking so good in the first two periods, and you know what? It's going to be a lesson in learning how to close out games. A tough lesson. Now it's going to be a matter of hanging on with a minute 16 left. Face-off won by Chcago. Now Chcago comes through, thrown out in front. Kennedy covers. No goal. Kennedy covers it. 1:09 left. Got a big fat loudmouth to my right. 1:09 left, 3-3. Face-off stays inside the zone. Shots 45-14 in favor of Chcago. And Rampage is going to chip this out. Now a chance to go win one here. Chcago comes back the other way, though. On sides, inside the zone. Marshy pushes him off. Under a minute left now. Out in front, dangerous. Good move by Coop there. Coop did a little fiddle faddle in front of the net. Now he brings it in deep. They say he's on sides. Now, chance for Coop. Coop throws it up front. Across. Helen has a chance. Shot! Loose puck. Shot! Shot! Save! Great saves by the Chcago goaltender. 3 shots back to back to back. And it looked for a minute there like Rampage was going to come out with that. Under 30 seconds left now. Loose puck in the neutral zone. It's a battle here. Puck goes deep, icing. So face-off. Here's a great chance for Rampage. Face-off's going to go back into the Chcago zone with 18.7 seconds left. Let's see if Coach Cole wants a timeout here. Set something up.
Well, I mean, get a big line on, get the Kennedy goal or something.
Kennedy stays in for now.
Power play.
So, face off to the left inside the Chcago zone. 3-3. It's going to be won by Chcago. Loose puck. Now, turned over. Soper has it. Soper in the corner. Soper gets roughed up along the corner. Now, stepped up. Now a loose puck out in front. Grimberg's back. This is going to be important. 5 seconds left. Shot! Doesn't make it to the net. Loose puck. Chipped out by Soper, and that's going to do it. 3-3, your final from Seven Bridges.
Wow.
It's one of those games that feels a little bit like what woulda, coulda been, but wasn't. And hopefully a lesson in how to learn how to win a game. They were awfully close. So
45 shots to 16.
Final count, 45 shots to 16. 3-3 your final from Seven Bridges Arena here west of Chicago.
Sister is not fun.
Not fun. Definitely not fun. In fact, kissing your sister or your cousin is icky. Yeah. Teams will shake hands. It was a really, really hard-fought game. And some major improvement from Rampage after this morning for sure. 3-3 your final from Seven Bridges Arena. We will be back tomorrow morning, I believe 8:30.
8:30, yeah.
8:30 will be puck drop tomorrow.
We would say who we're playing, but it might change.
It may change. For now, we'll say goodnight from just west of Chicago, Illinois. Have a great night, everybody.